So as I have sent you a video about that preposition, so we were studying preposition. So today we will discuss preposition. Okay, some more rules of prepositions. So in video I have sent you some rules of preposition, that is than and but and a and between, among, beside, besides, by and with. These were the prepositions that I have given you a video. So in that video you can watch it and you can just write down all the rules. Okay, now today I'm going to start the next preposition and some more rules are there. Okay, so please write it down, whatever the rules I'm going to write on the board. That the next rule, it is given here since, and since is used as a preposition. Okay, and how it is used since in a preposition in a sentence? Since is used for time expression. Since is used for time expression. Time expression means you can understand that time from the past to the present. Okay, so all of you,
देखो ये ब्लूटूथ कनेक्शन है, अब ब्लूटूथ कनेक्शन को ब्लॉक कर देना है। आगे
since is used for a definite time in the past. Since is used for a definite time in the past or some past occasion. Some past occasion. Full stop. Some past occasion. For example, you can see on the board, since birth. Since birth. Since last Sunday. Since last Sunday. Since birth, since last Sunday, since Diwali, since Diwali, since 2 o'clock. Okay, so these were the examples that you can understand what and where that you can use what? Since. Once again the definition, the rule that since is used for a definite time in the past or some past occasion. So this is the example that you can write it, and how it is used in a sentence. Let's write. Okay. I have not met him since last month. Okay, so in this sentence you can see I have not met him since last month. So again since is here, that is showing the relationship between among the words. Okay, who is Ashish here? Okay, now we will see another example here. She has been doing homework doing homework since morning. Since morning. So again since is here. So since is there, that is the preposition. Now this is the use of since as a preposition in a sentence. Now you can write this sentence. Now you can write this example in your rough copy. Now we will see that since is used as a conjunction. If you have written all, so we will see another use of since. Now, since as a conjunction. Since as a conjunction. So first example, it is 10 years since. It is 10 years since I saw him. So what is the definition of conjunction that you can understand? Conjunction is a word that join two words, phrase, clauses or sentences. So here this since is used as a conjunction. So in this sentence you can see that what? That since is used as a conjunction. Why that? It is 10 years since I saw him. Okay. Now we will have another example so that you can clear your doubts more. Okay. Or in place of this, you can write also has been. It has been. Means both are correct. Now, I have not met him. I have not met him. I have not met him since he came back. Since he came back. Okay, back. B-A-C-K, back. Now once again in this sentence you can see that what? I have not met him. Since is used as a conjunction. Since is used as a conjunction. Okay. Since is used as a conjunction. So before sentences you have seen that since is used as a preposition. Now one more thing that you will see that since is used as an adverb. Okay. Have you written all? Have you written all? Okay. Now we will see another thing. Okay. Now we will see since as an adverb. So in earlier you have seen that since is used as a preposition. Now you have seen that since used as a conjunction. Now you will see that since is used as an adverb. Okay, how it is used? Let's see. For example, now you can see, you can understand by the example. She went to the USA in 2003. She went to the USA in 2003 and I have not seen her. And I her since. Now, here you can see that how it is used as an adverb. Okay. She went to the USA in 2003 and I have not seen her since. Till here, I hope that you are getting all point. How and why since is used. Now one more example that you can understand. It was indeed a shock, but it was indeed a shock, but she has since recovered. She has since recovered from it. Now, see the example. So in this sentence, this since is used as an adverb. Okay, and I think your doubts are clear about since, how it is used. Now for another preposition. Okay, so here for is used for time, expression, for is used for time expression, that is in indefinite. Okay, and a specific period of time, and a specific period of time. So this is the use of for, means for, you can understand that what for is used for time expression, but it is indefinite. That since was definite, but here it is indefinite. That I'll tell the difference between since and for. Okay, and a specific period of time. How you can write this? For example, you can see here for 2 months, for 2 days, for 6 years, for 2 hours, for 2 hours, 6 days. Means you can understand here that for is used for indefinite time. Indefinite time is there, you cannot sure about that which time you are talking about. Like morning is definite, that there we will use since. Like today is 9th of January, so there it is definite that we are talking about a particular date, so there you will use since. But if you are asked to write about 10 days, so you are not sure about that which 10 days we are talking about, so there we will use for 10 days, not since 10 days. Okay, now See the example of for. Okay, so that you can understand here, and after that I'll tell the difference between for and since, so that it will be very clear to all. So the example is, I shall go to Delhi. I shall go to Delhi for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. I shall go to Delhi for 2 weeks. This 2 weeks, which 2 weeks that you are talking about? Last 2 weeks, first 2 weeks of the month, last 2 weeks of the month. It is not clear. It is not sure about it that which weeks you are talking about. But it is because of that only here you have to use for preposition. Now one more example that you can write. He stayed with me. He stayed with me for 2 hours. For 2 hours daily. Here, he stayed with me for 2 hours daily. But here, do you know that which 2 hours? Here it is talking about 2 hours means 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Which time we are talking about? That is not sure about it. It is not confirmed. It is not defined. So it is because of that only for is used here. Now another example. She has been sleeping for 3 hours. She has been sleeping for 3 hours. Now tell me that which hours, morning, evening, afternoon, at what time she has been sleeping. It is not sure. So because of that only here for is used. Okay. So these were the examples of for and since. Now you will see the difference between for and since. Okay. See here. See the difference between since and for. See the difference between since and for. How you can use since and for. Okay, now first of all we are talking about this calendar. In this calendar you can understand where you can use since and where you can use for. So if we talk about Sunday is sure. There are 7 days in a week. So Sunday is sure, so that you can use there since Sunday, since Monday, since Tuesday, since Friday, Wednesday, Saturday. All these things, it is very clear to all that Sunday means all these days are very clear in a week. Now if we talk about 2 days, now tell me which 2 days we are talking about. Not sure, so there we will use for. Okay, but if I say that second day of what? January, second day, that is second of January. So it is clear that 2nd January. So where it is clear, so there we will use since. And if we talk about 15 days, which 15 days we are talking about? There are 31 days. There are 31 days, but which 15 days we are talking about? It is not sure, so there we will write what? For, not since. But if I say that 15th of January, so there we will say what? Since. Okay. Now if I say that for 10 years, so which 10 years we are talking about? Which 10 years we are talking about? Not sure. But if I say that 2021, so it is very clear. So there we will write since. See the differences. If I say that for means so many weeks, which week we are talking about? Not sure, so there we will write for. Okay. So very clear and very easy to understand. Now coming to here, time. If we talk about that 9 o'clock, so it is sure that we are talking about a particular time. So there we will use since. But if I say that for 2 hours, which 2 hours we are talking about? There are 12 hours in a day. In a day, 12 hours, in night, 12 means total 24 hours are there. But which hours we are talking about? 1, 2, 4, 5. These all numbers are indicating definite things, definite time. But if we say that what? 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. So it is not sure about that from which hours we are talking about. But if I say that 2 o'clock, so it is sure. So there we will use since. Okay, is that clear? Now, next, childhood, morning, evening, afternoon. These are what? These are sure and certain. So that's why there we will use since, not for. So this was the difference between since and for, and I hope that you have understood.